Dunia pendidikan belum sepenuhnya pulih dari dampak pandemi COVID, dan ini tercermin dari relatif tingginya jumlah siswa yang bolos. Tapi fenomena ini berbeda untuk beragam kelompok warga dan paling parah berdampak adalah anak warga suku asli Amerika alias suku Indian. Selengkapnya dilaporkan tim VOA dari Washington DC. Informasi ini sekaligus menutup perjumpaan kita hari ini. Saksikan terus USM News-nya di USM TV. Saya Elena Putri dan seluruh kru yang bertugas pamit undur diri. Terima kasih. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Kota San Carlos di negara bagian Arizona dulu memiliki tingkat bolos kronis tinggi. Pada tahun ajaran sebelumnya, sekitar 76% anak sekolah di wilayah ini masuk kategori bolos kronis, yaitu kondisi di mana seorang siswa bolos 10% atau lebih kegiatan belajar di sekolah. Hampir seluruh siswa adalah dari komunitas asli suku Apache.
Kids are comfortable with not going to school. They don't have anything to look forward to. They don't have a hope, have a future. It's what they see, it's what they're used to, it's what they grow up in. Just by looking in the community, one would think that this is not somewhere you would want to have a future.
Kondisi di San Carlos mencerminkan keadaan siswa dari suku asli alias suku Indian yang memiliki angka bolos lebih tinggi. Menurut pantauan kantor berita Associated Press, angka bolos siswa dari suku Indian maupun suku asli Alaska lebih tinggi sekitar 9% dibandingkan rata-rata siswa di sekitar separuh negara bagian.
A lot of times, I'll get a student who'll come in, I don't want to go to class, or I get a report from our truancy officer, hey, this kid hasn't been in school X amount of days. So I'll reach out and talk to them, hey, what's going on?
Distrik Sekolah San Carlos lalu membuka sebuah pusat komunitas yang bekerja sama dengan tenaga medis hingga penyalur bantuan pangan.
This area offers support to our students here at San Carlos High School. Social, emotional support. They need to talk about something, whether they're dealing with something here at school, they're dealing with something at home domestically, dealing with something socially with their friends. They can come here and talk and get that support. They also can come in if they need any hygiene products, any hygiene care, deodorant, socks.
Sejak berbagai layanan ini disediakan, angka bolos kronis turun dari 76% sebelumnya ke 59%.
A lot of those students that drop out or don't come to school, they're not given that attention at home, or given the proper support or guidance that they need at home. But for them to have the care center is important to them. We live on the reservation, and a lot of us are trying to survive, are really trying to survive. And I know students are trying to survive, especially after the pandemic has really took a toll on the mental health.
Pengajar di penjuru Amerika Serikat terus berupaya untuk mengurangi jumlah siswa yang bolos sekolah, dan angka bolos kronis memang lebih parah dibandingkan sebelum pandemi di sebagian besar negara bagian di Amerika Serikat. Pendekatan yang ditempuh adalah perbaikan data agar sistem absensi lebih akurat, lalu juga peningkatan komunikasi dengan orang tua. Dari Washington DC, saya Nova Purwadi dan tim VOA.